Hey guys, what is going on? It's the Crypto Kid, and I'm back with another awesome video for you today. This one I'm going to be talking about Decred or DCR, a cryptocurrency I feel that is quite popular in the crypto space, and I think that a lot of people want to know maybe more about it or just want to share opinions, right? I've seen a lot of comments and other stuff saying to do a video on Decred, and that's what I'm going to be doing in this video, right? So let's get right into this. Now, in this video, I'm going to be basically, guys, giving my Decred coin price prediction 2019, my Decred DCR cryptocurrency review, and also a brief explanation of what is Decred DCR crypto. Now, many people, I'm sure, have seen my past videos, and you guys will know that I don't normally do in-depth discussions about what the coin is. It's just going to be a brief overview, so you will be able to understand it. But if you really want to know the technology behind it, more in depth about the team, more in depth about their roadmap, their visions, I would recommend you read the white paper, as obviously that will go over that very in-depthly for you. However, this video is a good video to watch if you just want to know basics of it and also see my opinion of where the price is headed based off price action, fundamentals, and stuff like that. So let's get right into it. Now, also, smash the like button if you guys do like my video, and subscribe to see more videos just like this. And yeah, so let's get right into it. So Decred is currently $22.61. It's down 7% today, so it's down quite a bit. However, the market lately is a bit choppy lately because Bitcoin's not sure what it's doing, if it's going down or if it's going up. Right, we're kind of in the middle there. We're not sure if we're out of the bear market. We're not sure if we're still in the bear market. Nobody's sure. No one can be sure. It's just cryptocurrency, right? Very volatile space. Nobody knows what's going on, to be honest. So $219 million market cap. Max supply is 21 million, so it's quite low, right? Same as Bitcoin's. Volume 1.3 million, sorry, I was going to say billion, I was going to be like, no. So 1.3 million in the last 24 hours, and we can see that this coin actually came out all the way back in February 10th, 2016, so it's a coin that I feel this is significant as it's more proven, it's been around longer, we've seen how it acts in different bear and bull market cycles, and obviously it rose from its conception from when it first came out, $1.14. Now it's up to 22. So if you bought in 3 years ago, right, 22x gains, which is amazing. However, it went all the way to a max price of $108 in that bull market we had at the end of 2017 and into the beginning of 2018. Obviously, it ended early in 2018, but yeah, so that was a huge gain, $121, right? 120x in like literally a year and a half, which is just huge. It's unheard of. So yeah, we know how it acts in bull markets for Bitcoin bull markets, right? Because Bitcoin usually takes up a lot of, brings up a lot of other altcoins when it starts surging in price. Now, what is Decred? Now, let's go over to some notes I've made here. Now, Decred or DCR is a cryptocurrency that prioritizes decentralized governance and decision-making on the blockchain, right? So the goal is a cryptocurrency that runs autonomously with improvements voted on and enacted directly by the miners and holders of the currency. So essentially, guys, it's a community-run currency that makes the decisions for where the coin's going, what developments are coming out. It's not the standard kind of team that makes a decision. So Decred incorporates some fundamental changes from the Bitcoin protocol that it's based on in order to accomplish these decentralizing goals. Decred aims to reduce or eliminate hard forks, especially ones that divide the community, which I think is a positive and a really big benefit for of Decred, in my opinion. Decred's voting protocol makes it so that users can vote on changes before activation, so before they actually happen, right? Then when the vote passes, the changes go live, and hopefully everyone's happy if the majority obviously has gotten what they wanted, right? So Bitcoin's decision-making process has become more centralized. Okay, so and Decred wants to change that. That's why Decred exists. They want to change Bitcoin's decision-making that's kind of more centralized than it should be, decentralized, right? So the project doesn't have a traditional leadership team, as I said, because the community manages it and runs it and makes decisions for it, right? So these are pros and cons in my opinion. So hopefully, guys, you understand DCL a bit better. It's really not as a crazy complicated coin. It's definitely not as complicated as the ones I've covered in the past, which is, I mean, you could see that as a benefit. Also, you could see it as a negative, because maybe it's not doing something that's so unique. Maybe it's doing something that not is so groundbreaking that other cryptocurrencies could perhaps do it and maybe do it better, right? So that's obviously, I see those are pros and cons. But pros, great community. That's obvious. Sorry. A lot of people love Decred, and obviously the community will be running it. So yeah, that's a big benefit. Founding development team is made up of former developers from major crypto projects, most notably the developers of BTC Suite, a version of Bitcoin written in the Go programming language. Okay, so that is a positive in my mind, because it kind of shows that these people know what they're doing and they know how to run it was a founding development team, right? So they're not going to be making all the changes for it now, since it's going to be community driven, or at least that's a goal. So yeah, it's all up to the community. That's a pro. However, it can also be a con. So I would just address this right now. It's all up to the community. There are both pros and cons, because what about if the community just no longer cares about it? What about if the community isn't making the developments that are necessary? What about if the community is not qualified enough to make these developments, right? However, you can see as a pro, because the community could be great. The community could be constantly coming up with more developments because they love Decred. But that obviously changes, right? It changes with the type of people involved and all kinds of different stuff. So pros, adoption could be very easy if the team/community continues to pump out more features and developments, which is absolutely true, right? Adoption with this coin is not as huge of a problem with other coins, because it's not too, what would I say? It's not too complicated. It's not too out of the box. So it makes it more simple, and people can understand it better, and perhaps even hopefully use it, right? That's a whole goal. So great marketing side, which I believe it's got good marketing. A lot of people know its logo, its name, and I mean, honestly, that is a big thing now. Yes, I maybe it shouldn't be, because maybe it should just be all about the technology team and where they're going. However, marketing does have a big play, right? We've seen that with many coins that had horrible marketing and they had to rebrand the whole currency. And once they've done that, they either saw more success or it went on the negative side, right? However, we've seen that, right? Cons, as I said, all up to the community. And another one that I could see, I'm sure there's tons more pros and tons more cons, but I'm going to just be listing some obvious ones. Cons, adoption, same thing with the pro. Adoption could be bad if the community isn't backing the coin as much as it should be, if there's not enough developments coming out, if the technology goes to kind of the wayside and not many people are caring about the features of it and the developments behind it. So that is my brief explanation, guys, and my pros and cons. Hopefully helps you understand a bit better. It was only a brief explanation. I'll maybe do a video in the future giving you guys an in-depth so you really understand it, but for now we're going to keep it very simple. Now let's go over to the website, and you can see Decred. It's a great website, but I mean, there's not much info I can show you guys. Decred is an autonomous digital currency, right? Autonomous just meaning essentially community governed, so it's governed by the community, and they make the decisions and all that, right? So autonomy is self-rule. As I said, stakeholders make the rules. So it's built from 100% proven open source technology. So it is open source, right? So you could see that as a benefit, or as a positive, or even a con. Empowering individuals, groups, and companies. So yeah. Decred's killer feature, again, this is a quote, but it's good governance, right? And with good governance, you can have any feature you want, and that is very true. That's why I see it as a huge thing, right? Because it is community driven, meaning there could be more and more. If there's tons of thousands or hundreds of people, intelligent people working on it and trying to improve it, you have a lot of different minds and a lot of different aspects at the same time going into this, and different plans and projects going into it, right? Features for the future. So Decred is built to last. Our development team our development team activity and quality are among the highest in the space. Features of so this is just going over the features. I'm not going to read that because I don't like just reading off the website, guys. Obviously, you can do that yourself, and it kind of, in my opinion, doesn't really provide you with that quality information. Obviously, summarizing your points, that I feel like is more better for you to understand because it summarizes the most important points, right? Let's go over to Decred. So look at some of the price action, give you maybe some TA, technical analysis. Now, this is using Bollinger Bands, simple moving average, and RSI. So nothing too crazy here, guys. We can see here it's dipping below the Bollinger Band. These are daily candles. It's approaching 30 RSI. If you guys do know, 30 RSI means it's underbought, so it's kind of the time to buy. However, market cycles, and if it's an uptrend, downtrend, bear, bull market, that really changes it, because even if it's really overvalued, it could still keep going higher. If it's a bull market, even if it's very undervalued, it could still go lower in a bear market, right? So it just really depends. But yeah, so RSI 34, so it's approaching 30, getting pretty underbought, and as we can see, when it approached over 70 RSI, it dipped below, and it was surging like crazy there for a while. Well, not crazy, but it was surging quite a bit. It went from, this is back in March 7th, went from there, if we go back up to here, that was a 21% gain. If you go all the way to up to it, it's over 50%, right? So that was a huge gain, and now obviously we are coming back down to hopefully a support here. But yeah, it's really just not looking that great for Decred right now. We could get a bounce in the next coming days, but there's not much support to go off until we get to maybe this point. We already broke for that. So yeah, not that much support, but obviously depends on what the rest of the market's doing, what Bitcoin's doing, because obviously we know Bitcoin is still the big player, and it affects a lot of coins, especially Decred, which is a fairly similar coin than Bitcoin. I wouldn't say it's very similar, but it's got obviously a lot of similarities. Now, yeah, so we are approaching that 30 RSI, guys, and we have broken below the simple moving average, so that's also a bearish sign, because once we get above that and we stay above that, that's obviously a bullish sign. It kind of shows an uptrend going on, but yeah, we are sitting on that lowest Bollinger Band, under the simple moving average, and approaching underbought zone. So yeah, we could see some bounces in the coming days, but most likely will continue down unless we catch support, or maybe Bitcoin starts moving up, and that could bring up the rest of the market. Now, my price prediction. What is my price prediction? Why is it this? Well, I'm going to go over that. If you guys do know, I like to be kind of realistic and base my price predictions off history, off past things it's done. I know many people don't like that, but honestly, history does repeat itself a lot, especially in the cryptocurrency market, and especially with Bitcoin's bull and bear market cycles. So I'm going to be basing off that. I'm sorry if you guys don't like that, but I will be. So currently $22.61. It's reached an all-time high of around $120. That was in Bitcoin's bull market, and in that bull market, we went from 24 to we did about 5x in about a month and a half of that bull market, which was huge, right? About 5 to 6x. So by the end of 2019, if Bitcoin does go into a bull market similar maybe to 2017, or maybe a bit less, or even way more, right? We don't know. Just depends on the adoption coming in and how many new players are coming into the cryptocurrency space. That's going to really show us what's going to happen. But if Bitcoin does have a bull market, I see Decred going easily over $200 if Bitcoin does go into that bull market. That's honestly, well, maybe not easy. I would say easily to go over $150 if Bitcoin goes into a bull market. I want to say it's easy to go over 200 because we haven't been over 120 yet. But it's similar. It's sitting at a similar price than it was when it did the 5 to 6x in the 1 month when Bitcoin went into that bull market. So I see it doing at least that or more, right? So it's going to go easy over $150 if Bitcoin goes into that bull market by the end of 2019. It could definitely go way over 200, maybe even 250, 300. We don't know because, we're not fortune tellers, right? But we just got to use our opinions, guys. We got to discuss below. What do you think it's going to do? However, if Bitcoin doesn't go into that bull market, it could change a lot of things. But generally, I'm just going to give my price prediction $100 plus by the end of 2018, whether it does or doesn't. So just to stay safe, and I think that's maybe a bit too optimistic, but honestly, 5x, 500%, 1 year. I mean, yes, it's a lot in any other market, but we know cryptocurrency is highly, highly volatile, and it's crazy space. Tons of stuff can happen. That can happen in a couple days, right? We've seen that happen with coins when they just absolutely surge in price in a week. They're up 500%, 1,000%. It's nuts, right? So it really just depends what the market's doing and where it's heading. So that's my price prediction for Decred and just my view on the coin's price action, the team, the technology, the fundamentals. Hopefully I cover that pretty good in this video. If you guys did like this video, please smash the like button. Comment below, what do you like about Decred? What is your price prediction for Decred? Do you see it being a valuable cryptocurrency in the future, or do you think it's going to flop? Just tell me, guys, what you think, because I'm really interested in knowing your opinions about Decred or DCR. So thank you all for watching. Again, please subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos like this. Smash the like button, share the video to all your friends and family, just so they can come and join the community and we can create an awesome community that loves crypto, because by no means, guys, am I a financial advisor. I'm just sharing my opinions and even investments with you, right? So if that does inspire you to research or get into crypto, that's your own decision. It's not me telling you to do that, because obviously this space is volatile, tons of stuff happens, and I just hope you guys get something out of watching my videos and we can share opinions, right? Bounce opinions off of each other. If you guys want to pick up some crypto, there'll be a link in the description to Coinbase, one of the most popular mobile apps and desktop websites to buy cryptocurrency, right? It's got not the best fees. However, there is a good sign-up bonus that will get you guys $10 for free and give me $10, which is great. Win-win scenario, and you can easily instantly buy it and sell it. If you are in America, rest of the countries you can, I think, just buy it. I'm not sure if you can sell it, but yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all have a great day. Follow my social medias: Instagram, Facebook, Steemit, Twitter, all that good stuff. You know what to do, and have a great day. Peace.